Hi everyone, welcome to the Fire Mountain Gems and Beads Jewelry Making Studio. My name is Rose, and today's project is this gorgeous flat spiral rope stitch bracelet. We're going to be using these great freshwater pearls to work with this. Ooh, let's do it. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. So this looks really complicated. It's really not. It's two simple things to do. We're going to move this out of the way and I'll show you how. It starts with, of course, needle and thread, which I'm using FireLine, a black FireLine. I think it's 4 pound, I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. It's all really super strong and great thread. So it starts with 2 of the freshwater pearls. I put those on and let them come all the way down to the end of my thread where my bead stopper is. There we go. And I'm going to add 7 seed beads. 1, 2, 3. These are size 11, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can use anything you want. You can even use more or less seed beads. Probably not less. You need to have enough to go around the pearls. So I put on, I got to count 7 of those guys, 7 little seed beads. And I'm going to add 1 of my Preciosa turquoise and 7 more seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 seed beads of Preciosa and then 7 seed beads. And I go back up through my pearls. So I'm coming out this direction. I'm going to go back up through these this way. And this makes the first loop. Loop like that. Easy breezy, right? So we do that again. 7 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 Preciosa turquoise. Make sure I counted those right. Yes, 7 in a Preciosa and 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ta-da. And again, we're coming out this direction. Going to go back up through those pearls. And this is the basic action for the whole thing. You do that again. So there is a unit. Now we add another pearl. Seven more seed beads. I know most of our seed bead techniques are just like this. They're just kind of repetitive. Keep doing it until it gets the length you want. A Preciosa. I always double check my count because it's horrible to get clear to the end of your project and find you've miscounted one thing and it makes you crazy. Most people would never notice, but you would. And so would our customers. Like 7. Okay, now this time, now you see how these have sort of flopped over. There we go. I'm going to go not through the very bottom, but just through bead number 2, through pearl number 2. So each time we go through 2 pearls. And go through pearl number 2. If I could see the hole, there it is. And through pearl number 3. And create another overlapping loop. And we do it again. Seven. A Preciosa. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, a Preciosa and 7. And again, through pearl number 2 and 3. Ta-da! And you just keep repeating that unit, adding on 1 more pearl and 2 sets of these 7, 1, and 7 strands all the way around and round, round, round until you get all the way up to here, and you've got a whole strand of them done. Now you probably want to know, how do I add my closure? How am I going to add my clasp and all that? The next thing I do is I add a jump ring. So this is as long as I need for my bracelet. I'm going to add a jump ring. Going to go back through the 2 pearls. I really should put on my good glasses. There we go. Back through the 2 pearls. And then I'm going to go up through the side beads. All of them. Well, if I have to, I'll do it in steps. Up through that set of side beads. Up through these. Go through my jump ring again. And back down through the middle. And I do that several times. I like to make sure my jump ring's on there really well. That seems like where all the strain and stress is of a bracelet is on that jump ring there at the end. So I like to have 3 loops through there, at least 3 loops. So far I've got 2. Just keep going up there. One more pass through the jump ring. And down through this, both these pearls. Now I can do a lot of different things. I can tie a couple of half hitches. I could just thread this through some of my side seed beads. Anything I want to do to secure that thread, I think I'll just tie a half hitch. I don't want this coming loose. That's the important thing right there, is that jump ring. And I'll just put a little half hitch in here. If I feel the urge, I might put some glue, but I don't think it needs it. Just putting in a little half hitch, tie that, yes. I could go through another pearl, another half hitch, all that stuff, or I could just trim it off. And I am. As long as I feel that this is secure. Ta-da-da-da-da, that right there. I'm not going to come unknotted. In fact, most of the time, I'd probably go all the way back down through all of these pearls, and I'll add my other jump ring at the other end, or I can use this tail that I have here at the other end and put the other jump ring on the other side. Okay, that is a single strand of flat spiral rope stitch. And you notice that they tend to flop. These little side beads, they tend to flop and go underneath, and it's a little bit of a challenge sometimes to get them to stay laying the way you want. So a nice way to make them stay the way you like is to add a second strand. So I'll show you. It's super easy. Let me get centered again. Second strand. Get your needle, new needle and thread. Add 2 pearls. 1, 2. Just like before, we're going to go down to my stop bead. Add the 7 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A blue Preciosa. 7 more seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do the loop just like we did at the beginning. Go back through both of the pearls. Pull that all tight to make the loop. Now the second loop is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to add the 7 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then where I would normally add the Preciosa, I'm going to use the Preciosa over on the first strand we did. So instead of putting on a new Preciosa round, I'm just going to go through this one right here. Add 7 seed beads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then go back up through both of my pearls. And that is how you do a double-stranded spiral rope stitch. I'd add another pearl, add my 7 seed beads, go through this little Preciosa right here. Seven seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Up through both pearls. Pull everything snug. Then I come down and do the other arm. And it's just repetition. Keep doing that until you get to the other end. There's 7 seed beads, a blue Preciosa, 7 seed beads, ta-da! Up through both pearls, pearl 2 and pearl 3. Did I add an extra seed bead? No. Pearl 2 and pearl 3. Pull everything nice and snug. There you go. Doesn't that look complicated? But it's not at all. And just keep doing that. And you end up with a bracelet like this one. Both strands completely done, all linked together so that they don't flop around so much. And you get to the end where you've already got your jump rings attached. Add your end bar if you want an end bar. Not necessary, but you can. I added a string of chains so that it can be adjustable. I've added a beachy charm to make it look beachy and a clasp on this end. Super! I hope you enjoyed that project. I hope you make some for me. Love to see it. So thank you so much for joining me at the Fire Mountain Gems and Beads Jewelry Making Studio. Happy beading! Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe.